to the lovely, not lovely, big, beautiful world that we call planet Earth. You know, I don't know how to express this vlog today. There's a lot of things that I could talk about and should talk about and would talk about, but the fact remains that there's just, not enough time. I mean, there's a 20-minute time limit on vlogs that we could all be making, and you know, I could go over what the plan is for today. I could tell you which movies I'm gonna watch. I could tell you about Minecraft and how well I'm doing in there, or I could tell you about YouTube videos that I'm going to be watching, or I could talk about VidCon, or I could talk about sports, or I could talk about pretty much anything and everything that you could possibly think of. The fact remains is that every day that I wake up, whether it's from a nap or from a sleep at night, I try to be the best version of myself for me. Not for anyone else, but for me at the very beginning of the day. Now, at the end of the day, it could be completely different. It could be, being important to my family, being important to friends, being important to even complete strangers or acquaintances. And, sometimes, not very often, but sometimes I put my money, or I put my foot in my mouth. But what I mean by that is that sometimes I say things that could be misconstrued as disrespectful or negative or inappropriate, and to those times, which are very few times, I want to say that I am truly deeply sorry. And it doesn't like I said, it doesn't happen very often, but when it does happen, I feel like I need to explain myself a little bit. Look, not everything is sunshine, rainbows, unicorns, pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, or anything positive. There are some times where in our lives where we can be negative towards ourselves, we can be negative towards individuals, and that is not the right way to approach a life, or to approach a situation, or to approach anything, really. At the end of the day, the most important thing that we can all be is positive, and be the best version of ourselves, for ourselves first and foremost, but secondly to our family that we love and care about, and very close, or maybe even tied for second, is to be appreciative of all of the friends that we've made in our lives. Even though some of them may have left us way too early, or there was a falling out, or something bad happened and you no longer talk to that person. At the end of the day, we should all be polite, we should all be kind, we should all be positive, we should all be nice and generous to every single person on this planet. And sure, a lot of people view things differently. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Whether you're Republican, whether you're Democrat, whether you're independent, whether you're religious, non-religious, whether you're whatever it is, it just, at the end of the day, we should be kind, we should be loving, we should be accepting. Those are the things that are key in everything. And maybe my opinion doesn't agree with yours. Like, I don't believe anyone should own a gun, ever. Whether it's self-defense or not, no one should own one. But that's just my opinion on this. It doesn't mean that your opinion is the same as mine, and anyone who wants to get married to anyone else should be allowed to do that. Like, if you want to marry a woman and you're a woman, go ahead and do it. Same thing with men, or if you're not, I should say if. Say you're non-binary, be non-binary. Say you're gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgender or transsexual. Be that. It shouldn't matter what anyone else says about you. Be who you want to be, because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing, is being yourself. Being who you are. For me, I know just because I'm heterosexual, which means I'm a straight, cis white man, I understand that that may offend a lot of you out there, and I am sorry that offends some of you. But for me, it's not just about that. It's about supporting those individuals who are part of the LGBTQIA plus community. It's about, saving lives. It's about every single thing that we do it should be about humanity and protecting humanity and not killing people because you hate them or you disagree with their opinion on something. At the end of the day, it should be about kindness, it should be about love, it should be about generosity, it should be about being nice, it should be about all of these things, and yet it's not. And that's what scares me the most, is that we're not kind to each other. And by we, I mean the human race as a whole. I do my best to be kind to every single person. I do my best to be nice to every single person I've ever met, or every single person that's part of the LGBTQIA plus community, or or friends, or family, or strangers. I do my best to be a loving, kind, generous, nice person, and everyone doesn't like that, and that needs to change. That needs to be eradicated, that we have to be hateful, or that we have to be disrespectful, or that humanity has to be negative all the time. Let's try to be more positive, more upbeat, more generous, more kind, more loving. Because we won't be here 1,000 years from now, or 5,000 years from now, or 10,000 years from now. There might be another species of individuals out there who will exist, 10,000 years from now that's not human. It could be alien. It could be, I don't know if that makes sense. It could be a plant species. It could be anything. And at the end of the day, it makes a whole lot more sense to be loving and caring and generous and kind and nice to our fellow humankind. No matter how our opinions differ, that's what should be the baseline for humanity, is that we stop being negative, we stop being disrespectful, we stop being hateful, and all of these negative connotations that are being put out into this world every single day. And another thing is, rape and incest victims and those and people who are going through depression or anxiety or any of these things should have someone to talk to. Should have someone who cares about them, whether it be a therapist, whether it be a friend, whether it be a family member, all of that stuff. We should, if someone gets, I know this is a sensitive topic. If someone gets raped or someone has incest and gets pregnant, they should be able to have an abortion. They should be able to make their decision for themselves, not have someone else make it for them. Not have Republicans take that away from them, or have religion take that away from them. It should be their choice. It should be whatever they want. And I know this whole vlog may seem controversial to a lot of you out there, and I just want things to be done the right way, the appropriate way, not the right way. That sounds like I'm leaning one way or the other. The correct way, the way that it should be done, not have someone who can be destructive, who can be hateful, who can be disrespectful, who can be all these things. Let's change the narrative. Let's change it to a positive outlook. Change it to a loving outlook. Change it to a peaceful outlook on life. And not this terrible, terrible situation that we're dealing with in America right now, here and today. So, I want to apologize to those who I may have offended. Or, you know what? No, I'm not going to apologize to those who I offended. I'm going to apologize to those that I didn't offend in this vlog. Because apologizing just means you're wrong. And I don't believe I'm wrong. I believe I'm correct. I'm doing this the right way. In giving my voice to those who want to be loving, those who want to be peaceful, those who want to be kind and generous and caring and all of these things. Because that's what's important. You gotta realize that love is so much more powerful and so much more meaningful than hate, than disrespect, than, all of these other things. Because at the end of the day, at the very end of the day, positivity, love, caring, respect, honesty, all of those things are so much better than all of the negative things in this world that exist. With that being said, we have one birthday to wish today, and that is, I want to wish Lauren Lane Merck a happy birthday today. And that is it for birthdays tomorrow. There are 2 tomorrow, so we'll get on to that in tomorrow's vlog. And stay happy, stay loving, stay positive, stay upbeat. Stay who you want to be, not who someone else tells you should be. Anyways, alright, I gotta go. Bye-bye.